I heard the name Gloria, Faith, Lolita, Emmanuel, Dottie, and Petra. This could be your name or something significant here. Okay? There's also something significant about Aberdeen, Maryland. You could live there. You could visit there. I don't know. Something about it here. Okay? There's also something about lip gloss. I don't know. Your lip gloss could be popping. You could be a person that wears lip gloss all the time or something. I don't know. Okay? We also have number 27 coming out, 42, and 38. You could be 27, 42, or 38 years old, and our energy maybe even 24, 22, and 28. Okay? There's also something about Hezekiah Walker. I need you. You need me. We're all a part of God's body. Stand with me. Agree with me. We're all a part of God's body. It is His will that every need be supplied. You are important to me. I need you to survive. Hey. Okay? There's something about that here, Aries. You could be really feeling like, you know, God, I really need you to survive here. Okay? Let's see what your higher self has to say. Well, let's see what house you're in, Aries. Okay, you're coming out in the house of Capricorn, the 10th house energy. Okay, I feel like right now, you know, you could be in the energy of feeling like, God, I really need you right now. You could be like focused on your success, okay? You could have let a lot of things stop you in the past, Aries, but I feel like right now, there's nothing can stop you. I'm here. There's nothing can stop me. It's all the way up, right? All the way up, right? There's something about that here. You know, you could even be thinking about like your father. There could be someone and you could have, your father could have transitioned and you could be like thinking about him. You could be thinking about like all of the life lessons that he has taught you. And you could be really trying to find your strength in the things that he taught you. You know, there's something about your dad and I don't know, maybe he was an expert. Okay, he could have been like a very good advice giver. Something about that here. You know, I feel like with the energy of Saturn as well here, Aries, there's a must for discipline, okay? There's a must that you discipline yourself, right? There could be some things that you're doing and it could be really hindering you. And your higher self is like, come on, Aries, let's get it together. You know, there's something about your status here as well. You could be trying to like, you know, grow your status, right? You could be trying to get to a higher level. And Spirit is really wanting you to know that you do have a chance for advancement here in the house of Capricorn. Let's see. Okay. All right, so we got the Page of Pentacles coming out in the reverse for you to the Freedom card. Okay, so I feel like there could be something you want to learn, something you want to study, but for some reason, I don't know, you could be like neglecting it, but Spirit is really wanting you to know that you have the freedom here. Okay, there's something that you're very interested in, something that you want to learn. Your higher self is like, we are free. Okay, there could be an energy trying to hold you back from new information, you know, creating new things, manifesting new things, but Spirit is really wanting you to stay in alignment here. There's something about henna, okay? You have the freedom, right? Freedom of speech, because I'm hearing someone needs to speak up. There's something that you could be holding back, Aries, and Spirit is really wanting you to say here. Let's see. Okay. There's something about structure. You could be needing to, like, really put your children on some kind of schedule, okay? Something about structure in your home, okay? I don't know. You could be a masculine that I'm talking to. I just picked up masculine energy. But you could be a woman and you're masculine as well here. Let's see. Okay? Yeah, we got the 8 of Swords coming out in the reverse for you to write. Okay? So you could have been nervous at one moment. Okay? There's something about an experience that you've gone through. And I feel like Spirit is really requesting that you write about this. You could be a person that you could have like a #1 selling book and you could be sitting on it. You could be holding it, right? There's something about that here. There's something about you being nervous, but Spirit is really wanting you to write down your thoughts. Okay? You could even be a person that really needs to journal. Okay? I'm hearing something about a journal. And you could be You could be in the energy of having like maybe writer's block, but Spirit says just keep writing here. There's something about your writing. You could even be like known publicly for a book that you write or something. Maybe even a poem. It's something that you write. Maybe even a movie. I don't know. There's something about you being an expert here. Let's see. Okay. You could be a realtor and just closed on a home. Kudos to you. Business could be going very well for you in the real estate business. Okay, no matter what the market looks like, it's something about God just blessing your income. Let's see. Yeah, look, we got the 9 of Wands to the balance, career, and home life. Okay, so Spirit is saying, you know, there's something about balancing your home and work life. Okay, perseverance is coming out for you, meaning that, you know, Aries, you could be in the energy of feeling very tired, right? You could be doing long nights and early mornings. You know, it could take a lot of work to get where you want to go. But Spirit is saying perseverance. You know, when I was reading the Bible, the energy of the Bible says that perseverance is a gift. You know, that is something that man can have. And, you know, it's a gift, you know, perseverance. I'm hearing Spirit really wants you to push through. Your higher self is saying, we have to balance our home and our work career. Okay, it's something about balance here. Now, we do have the goddess Isis coming out for you. Okay, something about this. This could be your name, Isis. I don't know, but it's something about balance. Okay, I feel like, I don't know, you could be stepping into like a new position, right? A position that gives you a reputation. And Spirit is really wanting you to practice how to balance, right? You could be wanting to incorporate new things into your life. And Spirit is really wanting you to learn how to balance this. And we have justice to the listen card for you. Okay. I feel like because you have been listening to the divine, you know, that voice that you hear inside of yourself, you know, when things are going wrong, but you still have to have faith. When, you know, you make a mistake and you have to go and ask for forgiveness, right? There's something about you listening to the divine, which is why you're receiving divine justice. You know, there could have been a lot of things coming up against you, a lot of energies trying to attack you. You could have been making a lot of the wrong choices, but there's something about God protecting and saving you. You know, Archangel Michael to the rescue. He's coming in with a sword to protect you. Right? It's something about you having divine guidance and protection, because even when people were being evil to you, you know, you decided to still roll with God. It's something about that here. Okay? We have sea sponges coming out for you. It says, find courage to explore the unknown and let curiosity lead you through life's passages. So, you know, I told you the page of Pentacles was in the reverse. Spirit is wanting you to explore a little bit more. You know, be curious. You know, you might know something, but Spirit says learn something else, right? There's something that you're very, very curious about, and Spirit is really wanting you to, you know, explore. Your higher self is saying, you know, listen, continue to stay balanced, right? Write down your feelings, express yourself, and, you know, explore the unknown. That was your reading, Aries. I love you.
Okay, Aries. Your reading is very strong. I have a new deck, by the way, and I figured I would mention it. It's called the Sacred Soul Message Oracle deck, right? Nice ruminative deck. So this allowed me a further look into your energy. So let's get right to it. You show up in your 10th house. The name Trenton could be significant. Percy, Howard, John Boy, Easton, Christopher, Monica, Derek, Jabril, Camilla, Fonzo, Krisha, Vera or Vera, Denver, Tao, Rockman, Elise, and Morocco, right? All right, a lot of names, that's what Spirit gave me. Okay, now, you show up in 10th house, that's devil's energy, right? So devil's energy doesn't mean evil energy. Devil's energy is like being very knowing of what's going on around you in regards to your world and how your world connects to the world. You're very much aware, like devil's energy is like the energy of a cutting edge designer or like a musical musician that's in a lab, you know, working up alchemy, so to speak. A devil's energy is a person that's like a trendsetter. Like, because it's the energy of knowing. It's like, all right, I know what I got is it's gonna pop when I put it out there with the people. They're gonna like it, they're gonna buy it. That's like that knowing energy. So I see you in that energy. It's not a bad energy to be in. Your public energy could be under scrutiny. I mean, your image could be under public scrutiny for something or another. And this right here stuck out to me. You could be meeting with a realtor about a new home, right? Now, when I got this download, it drew me into the physical and the metaphysical. So a meeting with a realtor about a new home and as far as like in the metaphysical, spiritual, it could be you receiving a DNA upgrade from like an ancestral energy. It's like your home, your vessel, your body would be your home. So when you begin to make adjustments in your health and your spirituality, you essentially receive a new home or upgrade. Or this could be like real life. Somebody could be meeting with a realtor. I'm also saying a lawyer, law official, and an IT programmer. So you could be dealing with that. And, just overall, I believe that it's a certain amount of controversy surrounding your reputation, Aries. But I feel like you in a good energy. Like, you know what's up. Like, you in that 10th house energy. So let's jump off into your soul report and see what's going on. You show up with the 4 wands in reverse, being clarified by raise your words, not your voice. The rain grows flowers, not thunder. Make peace, have empathy, and show kindness. So I'm saying you in the area of being insecure in your heart space. Like your empathy and your kindness, that energy could be being blocked. You know how we get when we basically dissatisfied with the way that we positioned in life or the way that we start, we begin to just take it out on others. Like, it's like, I don't want to hear about nobody else's problems. I got my own, right? Or it's like, I don't want to show nobody kindness because I'm just not feeling kind myself. But it puts you in the 4 wands in reverse. It's not a real strong, secure type of energy, and it's definitely not. It's not what. It wouldn't be a married energy, like like the 4 wands in reverse. It becomes a great big old thing of a question mark in your energy, right? So Spirit's saying, raise your words, not your voice. So I'm saying when it says raise your words, it's basically saying the energy behind your words don't require you to scream and holler. Choose a different sort of word that you may be putting out in the universe. If you raise your words, and not your voice, the rain grows flowers, not thunder, which is woo. So it's speaking of the power of subtle suggestion, right? Flowers grow in silence, not thunder. So in other words, if you want to plant a seed in somebody that's going to grow a beautiful flower, perhaps not so loud. Like, choose a better selection of words in this energy. Next, I see the 3 of Cups, and it's being clarified by, to love without expectation is to be in heaven. Release control, make peace with loved ones. So with this 3 of Cups, I feel like it's a disassociation within the union. And maybe you're placing expectations on somebody. The 3 of Cups upright, it doesn't scream of a third party situation, but it does scream of, you know how you in a relationship with somebody and they got that friend, they got that one friend, and everything in your relationship, it begins to be filtered through that one friend. It's like you get to argue and they calling that friend. It could be their mom, actually. I'm saying somebody's mother. It could just be a close friend, right? It's like you may argue with him and then he got to go get advice from the third party, being his mother or maybe an aunt, maybe a sister, right? Or it could be vice versa, right? You could argue with her and feel as though, why am I always got to talk to you and your mother at the same time, right? Now, it's all centered around you expecting a person to be this way for you, and that's going to make you happy, which means you in there the wrong way. Because you have to become happy, right? In order for you to love without expectations, you have to be happy within. That way, when you're looking at a person, you won't begin to despise when they mirror you. Ooh, that's deep. Like, a person could be mirroring you, Aries, and you could be despising them because they mirroring you back. So be careful in that energy. This Three of Cups, like I said, it speaks of either an outside influence or maybe it could be a negative spirit that kind of lingers in your relationship. I'm saying that as well. Nevertheless, just balance it out, right? Learn how to not expect somebody to be anything but what they are, right? Expect them to be exactly what they are, right? Now you got the Eight of Swords showing up. And I like this clarification. It says, to praise the sun is to praise your own eyes. Seeing clearly, gratitude, happy with your life. So this shows you in a point of sudden awareness where maybe you were living life in such a way where you were getting out of control. Maybe you got far away from God. Maybe you got far away from your moral code, right? Nevertheless, you had a sudden awareness, right? And it made you see clearly. And then you grip the energy of gratitude, I'm saying, right? And it makes you happy with life. So this Eight of Swords is the type of dynamic that we need. Like when we going wrong, we need to have that, oh, boy, let me get it right. Or, oh, I'm not living right. Let me hurry up and do something, before I put myself in a... So I like this Eight of Swords energy, right? To praise the sun is to praise your own eyes. So that's assimilated to saying, praising God, praising your higher power. And maybe that came through when you begin to see clearly. You probably one of them people that was like, I haven't prayed in a while, but right now I really need to pray. Forget all that stuff I'm hearing, forget all that stuff I'm reading about, forget all the ways that I'm breaking down in my mind. I know how to reach God. Right? That's Eight of Swords energy. So I'm glad you found that. Next, this Five of Pentacles is being clarified by, you are not a drop in the ocean. You are an entire ocean in a drop. Stand out perspective, bringing things together. So this Five of Pentacles is you separating yourself and isolating yourself. And I feel it's a good energy because you begin to realize I'm not a drop in the ocean. I'm the entire ocean in one drop. And this is a good realization of oneself because this shows you recognizing your value and being like, if it means I got to get away from whatever I am, if I got to leave this home, or I got to leave this relationship, or I got to leave whatever I had to leave, I'm willing to do that because I am the whole ocean in a drop. And this could also be you coming into knowledge that this person is not protecting me spiritually, I'm protecting them. And see, that kind of sudden epiphany, it raises you, right? When God can get that in, because sometimes people, they're like, they don't give equally. So God got to show you, like, you're not a drop. You're the entire ingredient, right? Mm-hmm. So sometimes it causes you to be out in the cold. Because, when the empath wakes up to the narcissist, it got to be a separation. Because the relationship is done. Once the empath come alive and be like, oh no, and get the ripping the IVs out of them and the things they use, spiritually, it becomes a different story. So that's great energy, this Five of Pentacles. Last but not least, you got the Hierophant energy in your reading. The wound is the place where the light enters. Healing, blessing, strength to carry on. So I'm feeling a strong ascension with this Hierophant energy. Spirit is backing you. And what brought you into your ascension definitely was a wound here. It says where the wound is at is where the light enters. So that makes sense. You got a wound in your spirit, and through that wound flow light that begin to fill your being. It begin to push you toward ascension. That happens to a lot of us. So that was great. And inside of that ascension, there was healing, blessings, and strength to carry on. That's a wonderful energy. I'm liking this reading, Aries. Like I say, continue to assess yourself, know who you are, and remove the things away from you that don't need to be in your life. Like I see you clearly knowing and continue with, you know, that energy that made you recognize who God was with the Eight of Swords. Long as you don't lose sight of that, you know, sky's the limit for you. You know, stay in touch with your higher power, honor your ancestors. You got them with you. Big old Hierophant. That was your reading, Aries. I hope that it resonated. God bless you.
Good energy.